What's your worst breakup story? I was engaged to this woman. She was 19 and I was 21. 4 months before we planned to get married, she cheated on me with my brother's friend at the house my brother and I rented from a family member. While doing her thing, she forgot to turn off the stove, and guess what? The whole place caught fire. She gets out with all of her stuff in her travel bag, but my brother and I lost everything. I believed her story she told me and thought nothing of the issue. Accidents happen, right? So now I am staying with a friend of the family's who lived close by. He was nice enough to set up an army cot in the back in the only space he had. Then I lost my job. The company had no more clients lined up. Now I am trying to find a job so that me and her could start out somewhat right. Nothing for about 2 months. Then I land a night manager job at this liquor store. Didn't pay well, but it did pay. I worked there about 3 weeks up to the eve of the wedding. I drive 3 hours from where I live to her hometown where we plan to have the wedding. I scrapped every dime just so we could have a good honeymoon. I get there, I am so happy, and she has this look on her face. She drops the bomb that I am not the person for her. She decided that day I am not the one. Ends the whole plan right there. No answer. 2 weeks later, I am working at the store and I am a week behind paying her father the last payment for this car I bought from him. He drives 3 hours to where I worked, takes the car, without telling me he was getting it or checking to see if I had his last $200. So I just get off work at 1 in the morning after pulling a double shift and find no car in sight. I called the police and they tell me he called them to let them know that he was coming to repo my car. Oh, and he was a church deacon, a real upstanding person, roll eyes. I was so mad I knew to wait till the sun came up to call. When I did, he told me, sorry, I should have called him to let him know that I was going to be late, which I did a month beforehand because I finally got a place of my own. So then I called a friend who happened to live there and told her to please pay him what I owed him, drive my car back to me, and I would drive her back home, plus pay her back and then some. When I get the car back, he took off some of the nice things he fixed the car up with from the start and put the stock crap back in. But at that point, I didn't care. I just wanted to be done with that family.